Hi there, welcome to the newer section of Power Query in Power BI Desktop. In this section, we are going to discuss split column, format, merge columns, extract, parse, options to transform any text column in Power Query. In Transform tab of Power Query, here in this section, text column section, we will get all the options that we are going to discuss in this video. Let's start with this split column option. Split column separates elements of a column into multiple columns. Here we get 7 different options to split a column. Let's discuss one by one. Let's start with by delimiter. By delimiter split values of the selected column based on a specified delimiter. So what is delimiter? Delimiters are symbols like comma, tab, colon, special characters like @ hash, dollar symbol, etc. Suppose we have a data like this. It represents customer details, customer name, then comma, then customer city, then comma, then state, then comma, then country, comma, and postal code. And we want to segregate these details, name, city, state, country, postal code in different columns. Means we want to separate data into different columns based on this comma delimiter. For that, first we have to select the column that we want to split. Here it's customer details column. Then go to this split column option in Transform tab. Then click in the small icon over here. Then select this by delimiter option. A dialog box will appear. Split column by delimiter. Specify the delimiter used to split the text column. Select or enter delimiter. Here we have to select the delimiter based on which we want to split the column. We want to split the text based on comma. So let's select comma, then split at leftmost delimiter, rightmost delimiter, each occurrence of the delimiter. Here we want to split the column with each occurrence of the delimiter. So let's select this. Then advanced options, split into columns or rows. We want to split the text into rows or columns. Here we want columns. So let's select columns. Then the number of columns to split into. Here we want 5. Then quote character. We don't want to quote the new text. So select none. Then click OK. Here we got 5 different columns. Customer name, city, state, country and postal code. Suppose from this order ID column, I want to remove only first 2 characters of each record. For that, we have to select the column, then go to split column, then by delimiter. Here we can see that Power BI is intelligent enough to determine the delimiter. Here it's hyphen. If it's not determined by Power BI, we can do it manually by clicking over here in the small icon. A drop-down list will appear. We don't have the option that we are looking for. So let's select this custom option. Then put this hyphen manually. Then type this. Then split at. I want to split the record based on the leftmost delimiter. So let's select that. Then advanced option, split into, let's make it as rows, quote character, none, then click OK. And it's done. 2 different rows for each record. Now let's discuss about split column by number of characters option. It splits values in a selected column based on specified length or number of characters. Suppose we have a column like this, and we want to split this column into two different columns. The first one will contain first 6 characters and the second one will contain the rest characters. For that, select the column, then go to this split option, then by number of characters, a dialog box will appear. Split column by number of characters. Specify the number of characters used to split the text column. Here in this box, we have to specify the number based on which we want to split the text. Here it's 6. Then split once as far left as possible, once as far right as possible, then repeatedly once as far as left as possible. Then select this option, then advanced option, we want to split into columns. Then click OK. And here we got two columns, one for first 6 character and second one is for rest characters. Suppose I want to split each value of this customer ID column after 2 characters. Means the first 2 characters will be in one column, then third and fourth will be in one column, fifth and sixth character will be in one column, and so on. For that, select the column, then go to this split column option, then by number of characters, then here specify as 2, then split repeatedly. Then in advanced option, we want the columns, then number of columns to split into. Power BI will automatically specify the number of column over here. If it's not, we can write manually. Then click OK and it's done. Now let's discuss about this by positions option. In split column by positions option, positions are 0 indexed, means the position starts from 0. For example, here in the first row, the position of C is 0, the position of A is 1, and the position of 2 is 2, and so on. Suppose we want to segregate this customer ID column into 3 columns. And we want first 2 characters in one column, means position number 0 and position number 1. Then the next 4 character in one column, means position number 3 to position number 6. Then the rest character in one column. For that, select the column, then split column, then by position. A dialog box appears. Split column by positions. Specify the positions at which to split the text column. Here we have to specify the position from which we want a separate column. The first one we want from C, which is in 0 position. So let's write 0. Here we have to write the position using comma separator. So then comma. The second column will start from 2, which is in second position. So let's write 2, then comma. Then the third column will start from this 1, which is in 6th position. So let's write 6. Then advanced options, split into columns or rows. We want 3 separate columns. So let's select columns, then click OK. And here we got 3 separate columns based on the provided input. Now let's discuss about split column by lowercase to uppercase. It splits values in a selected column based on transition from lowercase letter to uppercase letter. For example, in the first value of text1 column, data bars, this A is in lowercase letter and the next character B is in uppercase letter. So there is a transition in lowercase to uppercase. Similarly, in the second row of the text1 column, color scales, this R is in lowercase letter and this S next to R is in uppercase letter. So there is a transition in lowercase to uppercase. Suppose we want to split the value of this text column when there is a transition from lowercase to uppercase. For that, select the column, then go to split column option, then by lowercase to uppercase, and it's done. Similarly, split column by uppercase to lowercase option is used to split values in a selected column based on transition from uppercase to lowercase. Here in the first row of text to column dry cleaners, there is a transition from uppercase letter to lowercase letter after Y. And in Mac Burger, there is a transition from uppercase letter to lowercase letter after C. Let's split this text to column based on transition from uppercase letter to lowercase letter. For that, select the column, then go to split column option, then by uppercase to lowercase, and it's done. Now let's discuss about split column by digit to non-digit option. It splits values in a selected column based on transition from digit to non-digit characters. Digits are numeric characters and non-digits are non-numeric characters. Suppose we have data like ID1 column. For each value, it has one or more numeric character, then some non-numeric character. And we want to split the column when there is a transition from numeric to non-numeric character. We cannot split this column based on position as there is an uneven number of numeric and non-numeric character in each value. To split this column, select the column, then go to the split column option, then by digit to non-digit. And here we got two separate columns, one for digit and one for non-digit characters. Similarly, to split values of a column based on transition from non-digit to digit, select that column, then go to the split column option, then by non-digit to digit, and it's done. We can also get this split column option in Home tab, then Transform, and here it is. Now let's discuss about this Format option. Here we will get 7 different options. Lowercase converts all the letters in a selected column into lowercase. Uppercase converts all letters in a selected column to uppercase. Capitalize each word converts first letter of each word into an uppercase and rest in lowercase. This is a customer name column. Suppose I want to convert the names into lowercase. For that, select the column, then go to this format option, then lowercase, and it's done. Similarly, to convert the names in uppercase, select the column, then go to this format option, then select this uppercase, and it's done. Suppose I want to make first letter of each word in uppercase and rest in lowercase. For that, select the column, then go to format, then capitalize each word, and it's done. First letter of each word in uppercase. Let's discuss about this trim option. Trim removes leading and trailing blank spaces from each cell of a selected column. It does not remove blank spaces in between characters or words. In each record of customer name column, you can see there are some blank spaces before and after each name of customer name column. It's there in third row. Also, you can see there is some blank spaces before and after the name, and here also you can see there is some blank spaces. To remove these unwanted blank spaces, select the column, then format, then trim. Now here we can see there is no unwanted or blank spaces. So all the leading and trailing blank spaces has removed from each cell of customer name column. Now let's discuss about this clean option. Clean removes non-printable characters or control characters such as tab, new line, etc. from each cell of a selected column. It does not remove leading and trailing blank spaces from a cell like trim option. Here in each record of text column, we can see some control characters such as tab and new line. Here is a tab, then new line. Here also tab and new line. And it's there and it's there. To remove this or to clean the data, select the data, then format, then clean. Now you can see the control characters are removed from each cell of text column. Let's discuss about add prefix and suffix option. Add prefix adds a specified text to the front of each value in a selected column, whereas add suffix adds a specified text to the end of each value in a selected column. Suppose in each name of this customer name column, we want to add prefix as Mr. For that, select the column, then go to this format option, then add prefix. A dialog box will appear, prefix. Enter a text value to add to the front of each value in the column. Here we have to specify the prefix. Here we want Mr. Then space, then click OK, and it's done. Suppose in each value of this age column, we want to add suffix years. For that, select the column, then go to format, then add suffix. Here we want suffix as year. Before that, we have to put a space, then year, then click OK, and it's done. A suffix has added to each value of this age column. Let's discuss about this merge columns option. Merge column concatenate or joins two or more selected columns into one column. Suppose we want to join these three columns to make one column, and we want the values of each column will separate from values from other column with a column separator. For that, select columns that we want to join, then merge columns. A dialog box will appear. Merge columns. Choose how to merge the selected columns. Select the separator from the drop-down list. If the separator is not present in the list, then go to this custom option and then type the symbol of separator here in the text box. Here we want column separator, select that, then new column name, it's optional. Let's make it as customer ID, then click OK, and it's done. Let's discuss about this extract option. This feature in Power Query extracts characters from text. Here we get 7 different options. Length. Length returns the length of the text of a selected column. It counts characters, space, symbol, etc. Suppose we want to find the length of each value of this customer name column. For that, select the column, then go to this extract option, then length, and here we got the length of each value of customer name column. First characters. First characters returns a specified number of characters from the start of each value in a selected column. Last characters. Last characters returns a specified number of characters from the end of each value in a selected column. Then range returns a specified number of characters from each value. We have to specify the starting index and number of characters. Suppose for our analysis, we need only first 6 digits from each record of this customer ID column. For that, select the column, then extract, then first characters. A dialog box will appear. Extract first characters. Enter how many starting characters to keep. Here we want 6. Then click OK. And here we got the first 6 characters. Suppose for our analysis we need only last 6 characters from each record of this customer ID column. For that, select the column, then extract, then last characters. A dialog box will appear. Enter how many ending characters to keep. I want to keep 6. Then click OK and it's done. After first 2 characters of each record of customer ID column, we have 4-digit year and we need these years for our analysis. To extract these 4 digits from each and every record, select the column, then extract, then range. A dialog box will appear. Extract text range. Enter the index of the first character and the number of characters to keep. Starting index. Here we want starting from this 2, which is in second position. Remember that in Power Query, the index starts from 0. So it's 0, 1, 2. So let's write it as 2. Then number of characters. We want 4 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2017, 2017, then again 2017, then 2014, 2014. So we want 4 characters. Then click OK. And here we extracted 4 characters from a text string. Then text before delimiter returns text that occurs before a delimiter. Text after delimiter, it returns the text that occurs after a delimiter, and text between delimiters. It returns the text that occurs between 2 delimiters. Suppose from each record of this order ID column, we want to extract text that is before this hyphen delimiter. For that, select the column, then extract, then text before delimiter. A dialog box will appear, text before delimiter. Type the delimiter over here in the text box, then click OK, and it's done. Similarly, to extract text that is after this hyphen delimiter, go to this extract option, then text after delimiter, then delimiter is hyphen, then click OK. Similarly, to extract text between delimiters, select the column, then go to this extract option, then text between delimiter. Start delimiter is hyphen and end delimiter is hyphen, then click OK. And here we got the text in between 2 delimiters. Let's discuss about this parse option. Data parsing means converting data from one format to another. In parse feature, we get 2 options, XML and JSON. This parse feature in Power Query converts the XML and JSON data of a column to text string. Suppose in our data, there is a column which contains data in JSON format. Let's observe this. Column 1 data, fruit, then fruit name, then size in large, medium, small, then color of the fruit, red, orange, yellow, green, etc. Suppose we want this data in text format, means 3 different columns. One is for fruit, second one is for size, and third one is for the color. For that, select the column, then parse, then JSON. Then click over here in the small icon. Here we'll get all the converted columns from JSON data. We can select the column based on our requirement. Here I'm gonna select all the columns, then click OK. Here we got 3 different columns, one for fruits, one for size, and one for color. Similarly, to convert XML formatted data column to text string, select that column, then go to parse, then XML, then click over this small icon over here, then select the column based on the requirement, then click OK. And here we got text columns from XML data. That's all for this video. Thank you.